This is what it looks like now. Hi. Okay, this is partially what I look like. This is a shitty version of what I look like. According to a mirror, I look different. I already walked my dog today. I just got back actually. I went to the bathroom and got this. I wanted to take him for a longer walk. But I wanted, during the realization of my mood, I discovered that, hey, I want to record this memory. I want to actually remember this memory. I'll take this knife. I don't know who the fuck's gonna rob me. Well, I have a camera on me. They're gonna take my camera, record shit. Come on. What are they gonna steal from me? My boots, or not my boots, my furry slippers. I got 40 minutes. Fucking battery. Alright, so I can't be gone longer than 40 minutes. I know my battery's gonna be less than that. There's guys to my right, so to my left, and I'll be quiet too. Hold on. Alright. Oh, please don't let the fucking humidity fuck this up. Alright, whatever you. I hate that this camera's annoying me sometimes. It's the humidity. It's not too bad, but apparently it's gonna be bad enough to give a shitty picture. Anyway, it's about like 1 or 2, yeah, it's about 1 a.m. It's maybe Wednesday now. It's summer, June 25th, I guess. Repeating. You and your blurry self. There's like an anti-humidity fucking button. God damn it. Whatever, I guess this is just mainly going to be a sound recording with some incoherent video. Oh, I'm going to take him for a long walk. I'm in one of those moods, and I guess it'd be best to capture my thoughts. I mean, it's good to get some video of myself, right? Let's hold this camera up. Who wants to see me? You do. Good. Hope I don't look stupid. Anyone looking down from a window, see me just face the camera at myself, either thinks I don't know. I don't really care what they think. You can look at the stars. The shitty view of the stars. Oh, I really know a good view. Well, actually, suppose not a cabin. A cabin would do with my dad would be a good view, I guess. I'm not gonna fucking deal with this lens. Be blurry, go ahead. I don't care. Great view of the lights. Okay, I can tell if that car's on or not. Anyways, I'm going for a walk. Yeah. Applied for a job today. Fuck, doesn't matter though. No people in it. Good. There you go. Come on, Petey. Petey, come on, Petey. Alright. I'm gonna walk far. Not too far. I'm in the fucking slippers. Actually, with the knife you got. Let's find the right pocket. Alright. There's a van driving by them. Now, in theory, it's supposed to be less cars. It's turned out to be a fucking lie, hasn't it? 1 a.m. Crowded enough. I still haven't driven in the night. Okay, anyway. I've been thinking about writing a book. I mean, like writing and actually finishing a book. I've started many books or stories. Some meant to be long, some meant to be short. Some I started when I started when I was 14. Some I started back in 2008. 2008 was my earliest story writing time, where I actually tried to make an independent book. Never continued from them. I always started stories for maybe a couple days, a couple hours, a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, the longest ones, but those never materialized in anything longer than maybe 20, 30 pages long, so I've gotten any of them. It's gonna be fun. Except for my story of shit, which has been the longest, I guess, story, but it's like a fucking journal. It's never gonna end as long as I live, or live through writing it. Now you gotta take a tour through this place. Watch someone watching replays of the World Cup. Anyways. It's just fun to look back on. Yeah, who's gonna stop and yell at me for having a fucking camera out? Anyone gonna bother me? Stack it circle. Okay, Petey. You shot this up for me? More cars. Cool, zoomed in. That's good. Stack it circle. Alright, Petey, come on. Alright, what else am I gonna do? I'm gonna talk about. Maybe asking for a therapist again. Those are fun. Therapies. Yeah, I was talking about maybe getting a therapist. Not because I need trouble, or not because I'm in trouble, I need help. But I just want someone to fucking give all my ideas to. I've had no one to freely, I need to pay someone to listen to me at this point. So, might as well get one of them. Because I could maybe test the water a bit. Stick my foot into the water and see how shit goes. God damn it. Come on, Petey. You fuck with me too. At least the camera's not obvious. I have to hide a camera because I'm carrying the fucking harbinger of death in my hands. Petey, let's go, come on. I don't have time for this. Let's go on a less private street. Enjoy shit this way. Petey, let's go. Come on. What up, Petey? Oh, let's go, Petey. Let's stare at. I know I'm gonna stare at. Why? Because I know. Let's go, man. Can you fucking stop? I hate people. Oh my god, I hate people. Is this gonna be another video about me hating people? Is this gonna be another video about me talking about house and another video about me hating people? Probably is. You gonna take a turn? No. Alright. Good. Oh, I like how this looks on here. What the fuck? Alright. Yeah, therapist. It's fucking creepy. Oh, cool, light turns on, I walk by. Yeah, alright. I guess people don't walk down here that often. Ooh. Could film some creepy shit with this camera. No, it's like a shitty cop movie. Okay, 37 minutes. It's been more than 3 minutes, so I know my battery's gonna last longer than I thought it would, which is good. Anyways, hey, car. Hey, doing car. Hey, young world. Alright, Petey, let's go. So, what I was saying about definitely plan to get there, but it's not going to, though. Definitely not going to. I want to talk about how my ideas of how much I hate school, or how much shit. Wow. I heard a fucking car door close. Closing this lens, so I'll get my light off. I know this place at the back of my fucking hand, though, so there's really no element of surprise or any exploratory gains from doing this. Just some fucking interest. Ease a break, and I'm sure this will be fun to come back and watch. I'm daydreaming about how comfortable or how different my life was, how great it was to have a time to wander around and get lost or explore at 1 a.m. at night, or how great this summer is gonna be. This is the last summer I have, really. Till my next summer, where I'm leading up to college. I'm not talking about my life because that's boring. Might as well give you something interesting to hear about. Let's comment on what's going on now. Let's treat this shit as fucking background. And this is some creepy shit. This is kind of scary. If there was a book, I don't know what kind of book I would really want to write. Do you, Petey? Do you, Petey? What kind of book would I write? I mean, I could write an interesting one. I could write a book based on all my movie ideas. I could finish one. I've had some great ideas I've started. I could left or right. I've gone this way before. I've recorded myself going this way. I think that was like on Halloween. Or leading up to Halloween. I saw people dancing. Either way, I know where I'm going. It's not going to be too much of a... There's the stars. I'm reading Lucifer's Hammer right now. Van Buren. That's a sign to have me continue my Fallout book. Some Van Buren. Yeah. Petey, come on. Go this way. Alright. Hello. I want to get myself. I'm reading Lucifer's Hammer. Any of these stars. Can you see any of these stars? No, you cannot. You can see that one. That was the brightest one I can see. Oh, that's cool. This brings back some memories. Brings back memories of when I used to go dog walking with my dad at night. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna get emotional, but I am gonna look at this shit. Tell me that's not fucking scary. Oh, fuck, that light to turn on, really? I think I need you to fucking scare the shit out of me. I mean, look at this creepy crap. Look at this. Look at that scene. Just look at that. Tell me that's not fucking scary. You hear that noise? I'm gonna get shot like Trayvon Martin. That tree, I mean, this reminds me. I mean, those are my good memories. Fucking that. So much creepy shit to see. I'm gonna see a person and fucking shit myself. It's gonna be like the ghost from the fucking dead come alive. Some girl walking down, like some girl in some scary Japanese makeup walking down the street coming at me. Or some cars would turn a corner really fast, some drunk driver and hit me. Kill my dog or some terrible things gonna happen. Yeah, like I said, it's brings back memories of my dad. Those are good memories. Those are the fun things. I think that's what being time with him. So I got my interest in getting lost outside and going for walks and being in the woods. Because we used to fucking drive ATVs at like pitch black at night. Read we used to read scary stories at I don't care about the car. Read scary stories at campfires. Oh, every time I went up, I used to go camping. And at night we would walk the dogs and just see spooky shit happen. We used to go rent cabins in the middle of fucking woods. We bought a cabin in the middle of the woods and had ATVs. We'd drive around ATVs at night, visit fucking people at the top of the mountain. Be solitary, I'd be behind. It's just so much good memories from that compared to now where I'm just... so many more good memories could have happened. Petey, cut it out, Petey. Fucking Jesus. I know I don't take you this far. I know you rarely go this far. Or Van Buren, but come on, man. But yeah, those memories were good. Good fucking memory. I'm gonna get shot or some shit like that. Pete, come on. Those are good memories. And I actually wish I could do more of that shit. It's the kind of shit I enjoy. Thanks to him, I guess. I'm sitting in a place where I can't fight. Oh, when am I ever gonna do that again? Who would ever do that with me? He was only. Anyways, I guess I'm left to myself to do it. The only person to do it with is myself, and I guess I have to do it alone. I don't know anyone else to go with, and no one else enough to bring me there. My mom has this cushy, boring fucking environment set up. I cleaned these guys' cars before with Ben. Earlier in the fucking year. Petey, I know you don't come down here often, but you gotta stop fucking bothering me. I think I bitched about you for one of these entire videos once. I'll do it again. I'm not gonna go too far, because I think this is where the ghetto begins. It changes really quickly. Pete, I'm gonna stand still. If you keep pulling me, I'm gonna break your neck, Petey. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I'm getting kind of hot though. Let's go, Petey. Going over that way. Yeah, I'll do the circle. Fuck it. Let's go. And yeah. Don't know any more. I don't think I'll ever be able to experience those things again. Driving on the ATV at night, that was great. Unfortunately, I crashed my. Oh, look at this shit. Unfortunately, I crashed my ATV. I was becoming really good at driving by myself. We'd be going to drive hours. He let me drive by myself on the street and things like that. And he was doing something. And I brought my camera with me. A camera whose memory chips I've never seen since. I'll never see it again, most likely. Probably will someday. Most likely I won't. I'd like to. Oh yeah, that's a great turn. Ah. So driving down on my ATV after doing like laps around the mountain at like camp roads. And I was doing a turn, like I was becoming cocky with how I drove. I believe I could be really good. I did a quick turn on the gravel, and it's a really steep hill with a very slim, but this is the part where it expanded a bit. Let's go downhill, we were on a mountain, and on the side of the road was just like pretty much not even a road, it's like a gravel thing. Pretty much like a straight drop down, a bunch of trees and woods, very steep hill there. So I turned, it flipped. He was recording me like this. I said, "Dad, record me. Watch me do this. Or watch me drive in fucking cars." I can't finish the story. You got me. Come on. Told him to record me. There's cars gonna pass me. That's alright. Please go. Please go. Come on. Go. Someone recorded me. I was driving another car. My fuck. Okay, I'm gonna fix your lease so I can choke you out if I need to. Petey, sit. Petey, sit. Come on. Petey, no. Petey. Sit. Weird. I was happy when am I recording? I'm done recording. Okay. So I was, of course the guy would turn. I fucking, come on! Stop with the fucking cars. God damn. Okay, so I'm taking a turn. He's recording me. I'm taking a turn. And recording me just like down the hill when the road becomes a bit wider where I can make this turn. I hit the brakes and turn at the same time. And being maybe like 12 or no, I was 11. Oh, you live there. Maybe 11, understand physics enough. I turned and I flipped, and the ATV rolled over me. It was medium size, meant for 16-year-olds. I was, 11. It rolled over me. I said shit as I did it. I remember saying, because I could hear it. You could hear it in the video. I said shit. A high voice video. A high voice thing. Back of this truck. It rolled over me. And I'll tell you the story when I finish getting back this car. I'm actually gonna cross the street. Let's go, people. Alright, so I said shit. He's still recording me. He sees a flip and he starts running over. Or he starts shouting, Brandon, Brandon. It rolls over me. It didn't hurt at all. I was completely fine. It rolled over me. And started to go down the hill, and I quickly jumped up and held the brakes and stopped it from rolling downhill. And I screamed, Dad, Dad. And I waited for him to run over. He was run over with the camera, still recording. He came up to me and he did like this, like, after he got the ATV staple, we did this like 5 or 6 minute check where he like held his fingers up, snapped, or asked me like, to look to my left, look to my right, and make sure I was fine. He made sure he finished recording. And we spent the rest of the time, or we wheeled it back up to the garage I helped him build. It's like this kind of like under the porch with like 2 gates we made. I helped him do a lot of repairs too around his house or his cabin, make it better. But yeah, gate we made, we wheeled it back up there next to his ATV, where he actually went over a bump once, almost got knocked out, huge bump on his head. And it was only us 2 in the forest. Okay. Pulled it back, then spent the rest of the day. He was calling up people. He was calling up his insurance guy. Please go. Calling up his insurance guy. Asking him if he could maybe get like an estimate or something like that. I think at this time he was about out of the job. And he was fired because of some reason. I think he got injured, or that was maybe the excuse he gave. I don't know. Job. Fuck this house. Look at that house. Jesus. Yeah, he couldn't afford it or something like that. He kept the memory card. The 115 megabyte memory card, the largest one I had for my shitty Polaroid camera. He kept it, hoping that maybe for insurance, that he can see it and know that he wasn't faking it. He said he gave me an excuse, like some people fake these videos for like YouTube or for these internet videos to look crazy. Some people think we did that. ATV was broken. It's the last thing I remember at the cabin. Then I flew home by myself. I was a one-way traveler flying on planes by myself. Got home, he'd asked me to look for parts, like it was my mission to look for... No, fucking Jesus. See that rabbit? He just fucking... Oh, God. Boy, Petey. You're a terrible hunter, huh? I mean, you almost got it, Petey. If I hadn't stopped you, you might be chasing it for a bit, but fucking Jesus, Petey. No, Petey. No. He shows good restraint. I commend him on that. Come on, Petey, let's go. With me talking, that rabbit must be fucking dumb. God, that guy right there. Damn it, fucking people. Alright. Anyways. Anyways, he sent me a mission to go look up parts to get. I think he said my mom should go buy it, and my mom should pay for the parts. If I wanted to ride ATV, I had to find the parts that needed to be fixed, and my mom had to pay for it. They said my mom didn't have to pay for it. Like, he sent me an email saying I only had to look for parts. And since December, I remember this was like back in November maybe, or early December. In December he sent me an email asking if I found the parts yet. I didn't want to look for parts. I didn't even look for parts at all. I felt kind of guilty, but I didn't look for parts at all. I didn't even try to look. I mean, I looked once, but then I just stopped. Fuck, is this a guy that lives near me? Come on, stop being blurry, you fuck. Stop being blurry. Whatever. This house been looking for a while. There we go. And of course the guy's gone, so I can't look at him. Okay. Anyways, Pete, fucking cut it out, Pete, cut it out. See, I didn't even look for parts. I felt guilty. And this was in December. He bothered me about it. Didn't look for parts. Felt guilty. I always told him I was looking for parts. That I was finding them. Or that I was searching, but I hadn't found anything yet. Sent him back those emails. And then, sometime in January, he called me up. It was like January 19th, January 20th. Asshole. It was on a Saturday. He called me up, asked me how things were going, if I found any parts yet. He even asked me if I ever wanted to read to him. He wouldn't mind it. I think I was like 11 at this time. Yeah, I was definitely 11. He asked me if I ever wanted to read to him over the phone. He'd be happy to. I'm not crying. No, am I crying? No, it's a bad lighting. Petey, come on, put down. He asked me if I wanted to read to him. If I would do that, he wouldn't mind it. And I said, maybe sometime. And my mom got the phone back and told him that his time had passed for that. She told him a bunch of shit, probably. I know she is, so she probably gave him a bunch of shit about it. How it was too late for him to ask me to read him shit. Fucking cars, god damn it. And then Sunday, the next day, I was playing some games, and then then my mom banged on the. Actually, no, my mom could call downstairs. She had these types of intercom phones. You could call the other phones in the house. She called my downstairs phone. I picked up, and she sounded a bit strange. She said, "Brandon, I have to talk to you about something. I have to tell you something." I said, "What is it?" She said, "Come up." And then the first thing that came to my mind before she even spoke, she said, "Brandon," I'm like, "Your dad died." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, your dad died." I didn't expect it to actually be true. It's just the first thing that came to my mind. I've made later speculations believing that it came to my mind because that's the worst thing that could be told. At that time, that's the worst thing I could hear. That's the first thing that came to mind because I always expect the worst news to prepare myself or something like that. And then I went upstairs. She was crying. Told me he died. This was on Sunday, the next day. He told me he died. Didn't know how he died. She said I didn't know how. And then told me he died. Didn't know how. I think I cried a lot. I sat in there. I cried. Cried for a bit actually. I'm so shocked that I did predict it. I remember that to be true. I definitely predicted it. I cried. Then within a week, yeah, I'm pretty sure within a week, the funeral was quick. I had a funeral maybe like halfway through the week. Didn't know how he died. I kept asking how. During the funeral, I didn't even stay for that long. I pretty much went there. The priest, it was at the church, the beginning service, talked about how he left his wife alone. Didn't even mention me. My cousin cried more than I did. I didn't cry at all at the funeral or at the church setting. Pretty much no one really talked to me. No one from the family I was related to even spoke to me, really. Maybe someone said hi to Jennifer, my stepmother. No one spoke to me on the other side of the family, really, that I remember. I went there with my Lang family. I sat next to my Lang cousin, that's Patrick. He was crying. I wasn't crying. I asked him, "Are you really crying?" He said, "Yeah." I kept asking my mom if we can go. I wasn't sad. I just didn't really care. And then, about a couple of days later, I was playing Rainbow Six Vegas 2. I was pretty deep in this game at this time. pretty deep. My mom came downstairs crying and telling me that he killed himself, and I had no reaction to it. None. I said, oh, okay. I said, you don't have to cry. I had no reaction. Dude, I said, you probably shouldn't be telling me this during a shooting game and expect me to be crying. Now's the time it really began where I wasn't emotional, I guess. Where my emotions ceased. I had no reaction. I really emotionally didn't care. And, yeah, I kept playing the game, sent my mom back upstairs. I guess that's where the emotional down crawl began, and you have this in front of you, which I guess is a good thing. I think this definitely benefited me greatly. I think it actually shaped how I am now and how my future will be. Depending on when I start picking shit up, it could be a very important thing, him dying. But I still have skeptics about him dying, though. I still have my skeptics. I never saw the body. They cremated him. I've had dreams where he's come back from the dead. He never really seemed to be the one who died. He didn't sound suicidal on the phone when I talked to him. I mean, he's officially dead, but it seems as though I wouldn't be too surprised. I wouldn't be very surprised at all, actually, if he called me up and said, hey, Brandon's your dad. I'm like, yeah, I knew it. I'd be really shocked. It'll be an interesting conversation. But now, 6 years later, well, I turned 12 that year. So 7 years later. 6 or 7 years later. No, 5 or 6 years later. Well, he would be, what, 60 something? He'd be in his 60s. Kind of an interesting conversation. But who knows? But I feel like that chapter isn't over yet. I feel like there's still shit to come. I feel like he'd be dying, like he was in some like secret agent thing because his job was sketchy or some shit like that. He got burn noticed. And I probably wouldn't see him again until he was old and sick and wanted to say bye to me on his deathbed. I suspect that to happen. He calls me up saying, Brandon, I'm still alive. I come over to visit. And he's dying, like he's coughing, he's old, he looks pathetic. His mom probably talked him into like faking his death so he'd never have to see me again, so that he could stay out of my life. Or she said something like that. Probably not, I don't know. Some shit like that. I'd be too surprised in that part, but I convinced him out of seeing me. I don't know. Probably said something like, hey, you're really affecting him, you're making him feel worse, your existence is making him worse than he is. Please never show up again. And maybe after that he either killed himself or he fake killed himself and, you know, left, faked his death or some shit. I don't know. Whatever. If there's more to it than what appeared. I'm not the vengeful type. Alright, my arm's getting tired. And it is 1:30 right now. Which means I lied when I started the video. It was 12:50 something. And I'm a bit thirsty at the moment. My milk expires today. Actually no, it's best sold. My milk is best sold by today. So, you know, it's full, pretty much. So yeah. Anyways. I'm sure that's interesting enough, hopefully. A 34-minute video. As long as I don't lose this video like I lost my other ones. Like I lost my right brain and left brain video where I had proof that those two were conspiring to come and get me. That proof is gone forever now. That 30-minute video of me proving that my left brain and my right brain are fucking with me. Important video for me. Scientifically and experimentally important, but gone forever unless I can get my hard drive fixed, which I can't unless I'm very rich. It's going to be a very long time until I'm very rich, I believe. Anyways, goodbye. I told him rich enough to spend all the money on it. Goodbye. And peace the fuck out, my friends. Alright. 3 minutes of battery left. Wow, jumped from 13 to 3.